When measuring a big baby, ultrasounds are right half of the time and wrong half of the time. 1 in 3 US women are told they have a big baby to birth, but when born, only 1 in 10 are actually born big. Ultrasound results are usually between 15% above or below your baby's actual weight. This means that if your baby's weight was 8 pounds, the estimation via ultrasound could have been anywhere between £6.13 and £9.3. The fear with a large baby, the medical term for which is macrosomia, is that once their head has been born, their shoulders may get stuck, which is referred to as shoulder dystocia. But this is a very rare occurrence and can be heavily influenced by the position a woman is in when birthing. And although 7 to 15% of big babies do have difficulty with the birth of their shoulders, most of these cases are handled by the care provider without any harmful consequences for the baby. It is important to remember that in recent history, women have been forced to give birth lying down on their backs, potentially with their feet up in stirrups, in the lithotomy position. This fixes the bones in the pelvis and prevents any movement when the baby comes through. When a woman births standing up or in an upright supported position, her pelvis has the ability to expand in birth up to 30%. Therefore, if we do have signs of a bigger baby, then induction of labour, which generally involves a woman staying on her bed to give birth and usually with the accompaniment of an epidural, is not always the most sensible of options. Indeed, NICE, the National Institute for Health and Care Evidence Guidelines on the subject of induction for suspected big babies, state, in the absence of any other indications, induction of labour should not be carried out simply because a healthcare professional suspects a baby is large for gestational age, macrosomic. We do know that healthy women will generally grow healthy, well-nourished babies, and that large babies do seem to run in families. We also know that uncontrolled gestational diabetes may cause a baby to grow big, and that these babies may also be a different shape to normally big babies. In particular, their shoulders and chest can be fatter, and they are statistically more likely to encounter complications at birth. What is tricky, though, is that when researching big babies, the evidence tends to combine the outcomes for GD babies with non-GD babies, thus frightening women who may just be carrying a larger baby. The bottom line is that it is your decision as the birthing mother as to how you wish to birth your baby. That decision needs to be made with both evidence and your gut feeling. Now, evidence on the subject can come from AIMS, the Association for Improvements in the Maternity Services, or evidence-based birth, among many places. Then, when you have a good overview of the subject, you can choose the path which is right for you. And lastly, women can birth big babies just fine. So ask for their experiences in your positive birth groups online or across social media. Mother-to-mother advice can be hugely enlightening on this fairly divisive subject.